So we are ready to start making our apple pumpkin energy balls. So the first thing that we're going to be making is the coating for the balls, and all it is half a cup of raw pumpkin seeds that we will be putting in this food processor. I'm just trying to get them to pulverize to get a really nice coating without causing a ruckus all over my kitchen. So some of them didn't quite, so I'm just checking here. And some of them didn't quite get pulverized really well, so I think I'm going to actually run this through again. Because this is a coating and we want it to be kind of even. So that looks a lot better right now. So we don't have any whole pieces of seeds, which is what I was trying to accomplish here. And because we are going to be using the same ingredients, you don't even have to rinse out your food processor here. So we just put the coating into the little dish and let it set on the side. And now, this is the recipe. So we have 2 cups of dried apples. And apples are fantastic. They are a great source of fiber. They have been known all over the world as a real health food. And as the doctors say, eat an apple a day will keep the doctor away. I don't know why the doctors would say that, but anyway, they just really a great health ingredient. And then we have half a cup of organic pumpkin puree. Now, pumpkins are in the squash family, and they are quite an interesting vegetable in itself. The shell of the pumpkin is really hard to penetrate, but which actually makes them be able to store them for a long time. Some of the pumpkins can stay for up to 6 months. So it's one of those great vegetables that can last you into the winter. And then we have some raisins. We have 2 tablespoons of raisins, and we have 2 tablespoons of honey. Oh, I love cooking with honey. All right. We have a teaspoon of cinnamon going in. We have a 1/4 cup of raw pumpkin seeds. And then we have a 1/4 cup of old-fashioned oats, just to give it a little bit more of that meaty texture. And we are, for the liquid, we are going to be adding water into the food processor, about 1 tablespoon at a time until we get the desired consistency. So we will start this going, and then we'll start adding the water. 1 tablespoon at a time. There we go. Okay. So we have 2 tablespoons of water in here so far, and what I'm going to do is actually take off this cover and scrape everything down to make sure that we get everything mixed nice and evenly. Now I'm actually looking at this mixture, and 2 tablespoons of water might be enough. So let's puree this and get this into more of an even mixture and see how this mixture is doing. Okay, let's scrape this down one more time. With this mixture, it's totally okay to have it a little bit chunky. I love the little chunks in this. Now, let's open this up. Okay. So this is the texture that I was going for. As you can see, all the ingredients are blended, but not so that it's perfectly pure and blended and mushy. So I kind of, in this particular recipe, I really like to be able to taste the chunks of fruit and the seeds and everything that is in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to start rolling the balls. So this is a typical Saturday in my house when people just come over. So one of my first ever students, and now we have become amazingly close friends. This is Natalie. She came by, so I said, okay, we'll just jump into the shot and let's show everybody how easy it is to make these energy balls. So we were in the process of making apple pumpkin energy balls, and we made our mix, and we both have our hands clean. Yes?
Yes, I wash my hands. I'm all good.
So what I'm going to do now is we're going to use a tablespoon measure that I'm going to pop this mixture into my lovely assistant's hands. And now watch me rolling.
I'm really good at this.
So we're rolling this. It's super quick, and now we're dropping this into the mixture. Do you want to just kind of show this into the camera? So this is the coating of the raw pumpkin seeds that we just made, and that's it. You just drop it in, and it's so fast. It's like amazing, right?
Yes, it's this was the practice one we did earlier. So
yes, okay. So you roll.
Okay.
I drop. I think we might be both rolling, rocking and rolling. These are so fast to make. It's like not even funny. Here. And they are delicious. So anybody who has tried this recipe, they love it so much here. So we're just gonna go through this, and here this one for you, this one for me, one for you, one for me.
Those look like really cute appetizers too.
Yeah.
For a party or something. Mm-hmm. They look fancy.
Mm-hmm. And one of the really health facts about pumpkin is that pumpkin is so high in carotene that it actually has been shown to reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, which is amazing. You see, when you eat foods that are healthy, that are good for you, you can prevent a whole bunch of diseases too. So these look fun, they're easy to make, nutritious, and when I actually brought these to my trainer, he said that, and he tasted these, and he said that these are a phenomenal pre-workout snack because they just give you that instant zap of energy. Okay. We have
almost at a whole platter in less than like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome.
Really fast. Here you go, love.
And kids like these too, right?
Oh my gosh. What child does not like apples and raisins? And don't tell them about some of the other stuff.
Let's stop there.
This is actually a great recipe to hide your vegetables in. So you don't have to tell them that this has pumpkin.
And you can add cocoa to it, or maybe?
Oh, well, you can. Well, I love how you think, because that's one of the things that I taught Natalie is start thinking like a chef. So we have the basic recipe, and she's already thinking, well, what can I do at home? How can I modify this? And that's it for our mixture. So how many did we get out of here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Yay. Look at that. One recipe, 17 balls. And my hands are dirty, so I can't, both of our hands are dirty. But here you go. These are so yummy. Do you want to taste one? You haven't tasted these.
Sure. we lift it up so they can see it, or they're gonna be rolling down the. There. Do you want one too?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Ding. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Yeah. Nice and moist. So good. You have to try these.